everyone. Let me just move to the correct stream. Hi guys. Oh, we have spin the wheel. Hi guys. It's me again, Aikeji, and today we're going to skadoodle. Maybe some Christmas-y themed doodles. I don't know yet. We will start with that for sure, because I have no other idea what to doodle. You can still send out requests on the chat if you want, of course. I accidentally got rid of the form that used to be out there. I hope it's not in the description of this live stream, because it should not be anymore. But yeah, I'm sorry. I think there were like still some requests, but I kind of like messed up. So there is that. And overall, I know that there have been a stream set up. I know. Wait, let me show the wheel and hide the wheel. I know there have been a stream set up for another doodling session next week on Thursday, but unfortunately I have to cancel that, or rather I moved it forward to the Monday after Christmas due to me leaving earlier than I expected. Well, mostly because, well, I've been requested to come home and help out a little bit, therefore, well, I'm put in a place where I cannot really say no to that, so unfortunately, this stream and stream on Monday will be the last streams probably. I don't know if I'll be having any drawing streams. Probably not. Honestly, probably not. And I hate to do that, but I gotta do that. Because like I don't see any other way. Like on Saturday I'm meeting my friends, on Sunday I'm meeting my other friends, so those days are off. Then Monday is the Tuesday. I'll probably be slowly packing up and probably working on commissions to like make as many as possible before I leave, or set up as many as I can work on strictly on iPad. During my absence I'll hope to add some to make some shorts. I don't know how many I'll be able to make, because actually, wait, let me check real quick before we start for real. How many shorts do I have left from Uma Musume's live stream? Well, I have to be extremely entertaining today, I guess. If I, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't show you my phone. 1 2 3 4. Wait, 1 2 3 4 4. Considering there are like 3 days this week, which, okay, no, on Saturday you probably won't get anything, but on Sunday that means, so that means like 3 this week, so 1 for the next week's day. So I have to be very entertaining today and on Monday. Fuck. Oh noes. Oh noes. Maybe there will be earlier stream before the doodle stream, but I cannot promise you that. Okay, without further ado, I just like googled Christmas or something, and I see a lot of like cutesy ass Christmas doodles, so I'm going to just keep on redrawing them with different ways as long as I can. And oh yeah, one more thing. I am very much unprepared today. What the hell? I'm very much unprepared today. Okay. It's fine. It is fine. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Give me a little bit of a itsy bitsy of a moment. Okay. Sure, let's freaking go. Let me, oh yeah, I forgot how we're doing it. So first we're choosing what we're doodling with, and it's random open, which means I need to take random open from here. This is the random open, green one. It's not green, it's blue, like it's drawing in blue color, so it is what it is. But yeah, let's draw it. penguin with Christmas hat. A small one. Okay, so first we're just going to... Oh my god, do you not draw? Oh no, wait. I did have a paper in here. Okay, I'm going to... If you hear something very light in the background, don't mind me. I'm just messing up in my room. Okay. There we go, now we can draw with that. Yo, hello. Hello, welcome. Today we're doing something like Christmas, like doodles or something like that, because why the hell not? We need to feel the Christmas vibe or something. So I'm just drawing random ass, for now at least, until someone have some requests. I'm just drawing random doodles. But yeah, what I was what I was meaning to say is that, you know, Tiny Bunny, we played it, we finished it. I still haven't played all the routes, but I gotta tell you, shit's kind of insane, you know? And for once, like, don't quote me on that, but for once in the game, you actually... It was worse to kill a dog. I know it sounds drastic. I know. I don't like it either. But hear me out. Hear me out, okay? I know, like, killing dogs overall bad, okay? But this dog was not a dog, okay? Trust me that, like, because the moment where you grab the axe, you're like, I'm sorry, little doggy, you know, and you swing at the doggy, and the doggy suddenly turns into some kind of like bug creature with wings, and like it looks like some kind of bug, and it looks terrifying. So technically we killed a monster, not a dog, okay? Okay, great. I'm happy that you understand me. I'm happy that we understand each other this way. Because if we don't do that, the only endings from Alisa's story, so the story that we followed through, the only possible outcomes is the one that we got, so we died, or we sacrifice others. So I gotta tell you, if you go on a date with, or rather walk Paulina instead of Katya, I think Paulina had this goddamn awful minigame. Like, I preferred Katya's minigame where you just, you know, when you just had to cook a little bit. Because, like, Paulina's one was to play guitar, and it was, like, the most boring Simon Says rendition of a minigame that I've ever experienced, so I wouldn't recommend that. But overall, it was just boring. But in the end, you always end up having to choose who to sacrifice if you do not have a dog. And sure, you can still choose dog for a sacrifice, but the dog runs away and you miss this opportunity. Hi, nerd! Hello, yeah, I'm doodling a penguin. So yeah, you can try to sacrifice the dog, but the dog runs away. And now it depends on whether you let in someone or do not let in anyone. You either have yourself and Olia to sacrifice, and when you sacrifice Olia, policeman comes in and he sees as you, like, you know, murder your sister, and they put you in like psych ward. So that's uncool. This is a little penguin. Look how cute he is. Why are we sacrificing dogs? This is we're not sacrificing dogs. It was not a dog. It was weird creature. I had to sacrifice something. But anyways, like, if we let someone in, the people that we let in is either just Romka, I think, or maybe definitely it's like just Polina and Romka and Polina. And Romka and Polina come with like explanation that they want to escape the town. Like they pack together and they want to leave. That was the first one. Yeah, Tiny Bunny. Yeah, Tiny Bunny. We're talking Tiny Bunny. Okay, that was the first doodle. If you have some requests, you can tell me. For now, I'm just going to doodle whatever I see. But anyways, so basically, whomever you murder, you will still end up in psych ward. So it doesn't change the ending. But if you try to sacrifice the dog, it appears to not to be a dog. It is a kind of flying bug-like monster, and you put it in a freezer. And so when the creature comes and you let it out of the freezer and you throw it at those forest creatures, they start eating it and they start saying, "Oh, this is disgusting," but you have time to escape with Olia and eventually your friends, depending on what ending you get. So this is the only way, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, real life, no, we're not sacrificing dogs in real life, ever, never. No creatures, no sacrificial creatures whatsoever. I'm not a Satanist, come on now. Okay, that was it. Let's spin for the next thing that I'm going to doodle, which is Faber-Castell mechanical pencil. Okay, let's go with this one, with the thicker one. So yeah, that was absolutely insane. And then when you escape, the policeman finds you and you get to the car, but the car suddenly stops working, so you need to let out, and the goatman appears with the owl and the bear. For some reason the wolf isn't there and Alisa isn't there either, and they want to attack you, and they suddenly to the policeman they say, "Wake up my child." And apparently the policeman used to be also the forest child, but he used to be the original wolf. And Anton's mom used to be original bunny. So that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy if you ask me. And they start fighting each other, and the policeman suddenly does this kind of werewolf pose where he's tearing off his clothes, which, because of that, I couldn't take this seriously, the entire scene seriously, because imagine he's in a meme tearing off his clothes and "Roar, I'm a wild." It's kind of funny, genuinely. So I was like, okay, well, that was fun, I guess. And they start fighting each other, and depending on what choices you make, either the policeman tries to murder the goatman, because apparently because of the goatman some of his brothers and sisters, meaning other kids that were also those forest creatures back in the days, because the only ones that survived somehow was Anton's mom and the policeman. The awful wolf awakens, yeah. And they fight each other, and then I don't know, for some reason Anton and Olia, they managed to get in the car to be safe, but Romka and Polina do not, they don't do that, right? Which is absolutely weird, but okay. And so they stay outside, but we get with Olia, and then you have it then you have a choice to either put a rabbit mask on or not. If you put it on, I think you die or something. Later on you, oh no, never mind. If you, I don't no, actually I don't remember anymore. But then their mom attacks them, and somehow she still kind of recognizes her daughter. She doesn't give a fuck about Anton. She's to Olia, she's "Come, my child," and she's "No, I want to go to mommy. My mother, where are you, mom? I'm scared." And it's their mom in a bunny form. She starts crying because she's sad that her daughter does not recognize her or whatever, and doesn't want to go with her. And yeah, we either somehow escape and run away from the whole thing. I think we just destroy the bunny mask and run away through the street, and then our father finds us. By the way, so is everyone, in the end, everyone is an animal? Yeah, no. So in the end, like when you get to the ending, where it's like, I would say the best ending is that the goatman dies, I think. Anton and Olia escape, run away. Their father finds them because remember that their parents, they said, oh, we need to go to get the doctor, right? And they were supposed to do something like that, right? So they kind of do that, but like in one version, so when you get to the psych ward version, you learn that they actually died in a car accident. But in another version, we learn from the father that the people that were looking for him, you know, because he worked for mafia, for gangs or something, they probably were the one who caused the accident. And he thinks his wife has been captured, but the truth is she has turned into a furry. But it is what it is, you know. Funny like that. And then like the dad takes us and he's like, alright, we're escaping from here. And then on the road we see Paulina, who miraculously survived. And Anton's like, let's take her too. And we're taking her, and we either choose to hug her or just leave her be. If you choose to hug her, that's the weirdest and most wild ending that I do not understand where it comes from. Hi, Cincy! 80% of the gameplay I've seen was fanfiction party, yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely crazy, because like then you go to like this ending with kind of like when you're getting together with Paulina, but I think it's insinuated in different ending that Paulina is fucking demon or something, so I don't know how you feel about that, but I think that's what's been insinuated, and that she is some demonic kind of creature. I need to check still her root. I need to check her parts to be sure about that. I hope it will be a little bit more explained or something, because if we end up with hugging her, we kind of like continue life together with her, and apparently they're hunting people who Anton believes are possessed by the goatman, and one of those people are Pur Biasha, who has been found in the woods after like walking around for days apparently, and he's very much convinced, like Anton is very much convinced that Biasha is the goatman, which I believe is untrue. And then there are like those kind of like flashbangs of like angel-like creature, but not nice angel, like demonic kind of angel. And he's like, he believes what he does is for like the angel is kind of like leading them, which I don't know where it comes from. Like the only religious thing that was connected within the story was like the grandma part. And I'm like, I don't know about that, man. Like for me, it feels like so random. Because it's like, yeah, and then they murdered poor Biasha, who was in psych ward all this time, but they paid this like nurse. They paid nurse so they could take him away, and they basically burned him alive in the black garage, which is once again absolutely insane. I'm talking about it, I feel like I sound insane. No, Genesis type angel, kind of, yeah, something like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Is it a nice kitty? I think it's very cute, right? Mine looks sadder than the original one, but whatever. You have cute hands. Oh my god, I didn't read that. I just like said hi, Cincy. I was like, thank you. I don't know if they're cute, they're just hands. WK, thank you. So yeah, so then they lay on the snow and they're like, oh my god, what have I done? And like she's like, Paulina is like, oh no, we needed to do that, blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck was? I just don't know. This was such a random ending. If you don't hug her though, And I think if you don't hug her, it's the best ending. It is insinuated that Paulina is like keeps on murdering her husbands one after the other, and she's like a popular, famous violinist. But yeah, there's something demonic about her. Basically, this is where they kind of like show that there is an assumption that she has some connection with darker beings. And Anton lives alone in a futuristic house, and he's like a famous painter in a nature documentary voice. And here we have the tanuki in its natural environment, slowly going insane from the ending of the game she has been playing. Yeah, kind of, yeah. That's what's been happening. I cannot even deny. A deer. I want to draw a deer. Oh my god, it's like today there's going to bunch of cute, adorable, no, brighter. Adorable doodles. Christmas doodles. Okay, but what were we drawing with? Spin. Again, random, no! Oh, fuck. Another pencil, mechanical. Okay, let's get the other one then. Where is the black one? Oh, there it is. There we go, this one. If you like doodling, puppet castles are so fun to doodle with. Like, genuinely, they're very comfy to hold onto. So yeah, it's been crazy. So in this ending, like the best, in my opinion, ending, I mean the best, it feels like it is the best outcome for everyone. The mother is missing, but she's kind of used to murder kids as well, so I guess maybe it's good for her, but like, we know that Olia is alive, Romka unfortunately does not survive, Paulina survives and she's a demon, but other than that, it's not too bad. And Anton survives and it's rich. It's just like the trauma is still keeps him. It stays within his head, so that's the sad part about it, I guess. I'm focused on eating, and then for a second I actually listen and I hear something about demon killing its husbands, and then I continue eating. This is my streams in a nutshell. You zone out for a second and suddenly I say the most insane shit you could ever come up with. This is how I am. Yee. Yeah, what do you have to eat, nerd, by the way? Today I had like Mexican style pasta. I assume it was something like that because my dad left it for me on Tuesday, and I ate it on Tuesday, but he left so much that I was like, okay, I'll have it for the next day. But you know how, I don't know about you, but I don't like eating the same thing 2 days in a row unless it's something that I'm like extremely hyped, like the food that I'm vibing with a lot recently. If not that, then I'm like, I like to take a break in between. Like I was happy to get back home on Tuesday to see that this is the food that he left me. But I was like, I don't want to eat it 2 days in a row. So instead, I ate a tomato soup, which is really good. Oh my god, I love tomato soup. I used to not like tomato soup as a kid, you know? Like, do you like tomato soup? Or do you... Like, okay, are you tomato soup fan? Or do you feel indifferent about it? Or do you maybe dislike it altogether? Because as a kid, I didn't really like tomato soup that much. I don't know why, it just like felt... I don't know, I felt like it wasn't anything special really. But now, as I grew older, I'm like, you know what? It's kind of like... Something is very comfy about tomato soup. I cannot even explain what it is. It's just like... I don't know. I feel like it's like one of the soups that are more filling than your usual soup. Because like your usual soup, you feel like, oh, it's just water. When it's like tomato soup, you feel like it's like based on tomatoes, which feels like it's more, I don't know, filling. I don't know what I'm talking about. With rice better, though. Oh yeah, I ate it with rice. Yeah. And that's the thing, like, it weirded me out to eat tomato soup with noodles, and I feel that's why I didn't really like tomato soup that much for so long, because in most of the houses the tomato soup was kind of with noodles, you know. I'm like, no, it needs to be with rice. It has to be with rice. Tomato has some substance to it. It ends up creamier. Yeah, exactly. Soup and rice is interesting. You never ate tomato soup with rice? Oh my god, you gotta try it. It's life-changing, trust me. No, I'm like, over-exaggerating, but it is really good. It is genuinely really good. Just bread. Oh, okay. Well, you're German, so... You're German, so I guess. Sorry, it sounded like... It sounded rude. I didn't mean it like that. We eat a lot of soups with only bread as well. It's just like this one needs to have rice. You are this type of guy who eats bread with soup. Touche. Listen, it is what it is. It's just like, I don't know, we eat bread with like soups like goulash, you know, or cucumber soup. This kind of soup I do eat bread with, but like tomato soup not really, or like chicken soup, you know. Why in the restaurant they give me bread to soup, so that's why. Oh yeah, actually, like it's pretty common to eat soup with bread. It's not like uncommon, it's just like, I think eating it depends on what kind of soup you eat. Like for example, like those more creamy soups, like onion soup, I couldn't imagine. Like you have different kind of things for something like that, right? Oh my god, this one ended up so thick. What the hell? Okay. So yeah, it's quite common. My curry is a soup because I messed it up. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I mean, if you put enough rice to it, it should work. Shouldn't be too bad. I don't think so, at least. Okay. I think I did it a little bit too big. Make it a little bit smaller. I have the comfort of doing that. Like if I used any other thing, not a pencil, it would not be so easy to fix that. Right now I have the huge comfort of using an eraser. The tofu tastes like stale bread, so I kind of combined everything. Oh, what? Wait, you put tofu to your curry? Oh, interesting. I guess, like if you do vegan curry, then I guess. I usually just eat it with chicken, that's why I'm... It's been a while since I made curry, because, you know, when I make curry, it's like, it feels like I use so much. So much of ingredients, because you usually... I mean, maybe I should do it, but use... I don't know, maybe use coconut milk to something else as well. Oh my god, I think I fucked it up. It looks so weird. Okay, we need to fix it. You know what? I'm just going to put vegan chicken. Oh, vegan chicken. Well, then it's not chicken. It's not like I'm a hater of vegan, whatever kind of meat they try to tell me it is. But it's like, just don't call it meat. Like, what? I've never had anything that's felt like, oh yeah, this does taste like chicken when it's vegan. No, never had something like that. That's why I'm very much anti calling things like that, because I'm like, ain't no fucking way you believe that it's the same thing. Ain't no fucking way. Also, I had very bad experience with vegan meats that told me it should taste like teriyaki chicken, and it no, it tasted like, I don't know. It tasted like a, I don't know. It tasted like kind of spongy tofu, but worse because like tofu was better. Okay. I think it's a little bit uneven, but overall it's, I think we fixed that. I mean, I fixed that. You did nothing, guys, as always. Hater, hater. It has like this kind of thing around its neck with red dots. It's not like I can draw the red dot, but we can add that. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? It will be a little bit more interesting. Let's go. It sparkles. I mean, it's not fully Christmassy, but it is a reindeer, so I guess it is. Let's effing go. It tasted like field. I don't know how it tasted, like disgusting it was. I don't like it either, but entire house except me is fasting and every— oh shit. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm not surprised. Maybe I hope that when you put it into kare, at least it's not like you cannot feel that. I always dislike the vegan meat stuff because it feels like it's, if someone is going vegan, they commit rather than cheat by getting a meat but not meat food. Yeah, I can actually agree with this kind of like take. I genuinely feel like if you want to be vegan, be goddamn vegan, okay? And some can say, oh, but it's hard to get away from it. Well, it's either you feel guilty about eating animals or you feel guilty but you still like it. So, you know, if you don't like to those animals to suffer, you gotta suffer as well, I guess. And it's not like you can like replace it. Like, don't get me wrong, like there are a lot of great vegan food. I genuinely I like eating tofu if it's well made, and it's not that hard for it to be well made. The only reason why in so many restaurants tofu tastes awful is because they buy tofu that's already cut in small squares. And it's dry as fuck because of that. It's just like, you don't do it like that because it's like, it's dry. It's not even in any liquid, just like usually the tofu should be. It's disgusting. Okay, what else can we skadoodle? Skadoodle. I'm looking for something. Cappuccino. Let's draw cappuccino. I think there isn't many things vegan can eat, so they make new ones. I don't know, I think there's like, okay, maybe they cannot eat a lot, but there are like so many things that you can like change the flavor of with just spices. That you shouldn't have to have like meat alterations. The worst are people who do the whole my pet is vegan. Oh my god, don't even get me started on that. This is animal abuse. This is animal abuse. Then you look at the pet and see them super unhealthy due to not being allowed to eat the food they needed to eat. Like, if you want something that is like a vegan creature, buy yourself a fucking turtle. Like, god damn it. God damn it. I'm not sure, like, are turtles actually, like, you know, herbivores? Oh, most of are omnivores. But some are strictly herbivores. Okay, so yeah, they can buy themselves, like, they can buy the turtle. They sell it, so maybe, yeah, but I felt like they can be a little bit carnivores because, like, you know how strong their big kind of thing is? They can chomp on you! You can murder. The turtles are scary, man. Turtles are terrifying. I think some lizards are. Maybe not. I don't know anymore. They eat a lot of flies and all of that. I don't know anymore. But I'm pretty sure there are. Like, you can buy yourself a rabbit, right? Rabbit is herbivorous. Just buy yourself a rabbit, a guinea pig, a hamster. Don't make the poor dog or cat suffer. It's disgusting. It's disgusting, guys. Yeah, get a hamster, for example, right? Okay, guys, if we're in the topic of food, Is there like any weird food combination that you like? Because like a lot of people say, oh, I like, let's say, pickles with Nutella or something like that. And I'm like, I'm here like, I don't think I've ever had this kind of like combination. Like when are people getting those combinations from? Like they have to come up with it at some point, right? And I'm like, I don't know, man. Peanut butter hot dog, huh? Or bunny, tiny bunny, you can call the pan police, yeah. I'm just dialing the number right now. Hamsters ain't living long. It's sad to only have pet for some years. That's true. But on the other hand, like there are a lot of people who want a pet, but they know that all their lifestyle cannot allow them to have a pet on the long run. In this way, this is one of the opportunities for you to have a pet, or at least like experience having a pet. Okay, but I didn't choose what are we doodling with? Let's see that one. Okay, but this is the first time I'm hearing about peanut butter hot dog, so I need to Google it. Another? Dude, shit's rigged today. Shit's rigged today. Another castle mechanical pencil. That's absolutely insane. Shit's rigged today. Wait, peanut butter hot dog. Stoner dogs. What? I love how the third option is like stoner dogs. It's just something I have. Basically a hot dog, but what the tomato sauce with peanut butter. Huh. I mean, I love peanut butter, don't get me wrong. It's like, I love its creamy texture. I think it's just like very enjoyable. It's perfect for sauces, for Asian sauces specifically. I just love it so much. But I feel like actually no, I would probably be able to eat that. So I don't know. But I think I would still need something spicy, or the sausage would have to be spicy. Otherwise, I would feel like the bun, the peanut butter, like it's all like so meaty that I would feel like there was like nothing that balances it out. So I think I would need to at least have some mustard as well, or some, I don't know, sriracha or whatever, and like, you know, and sausage to that. I think that would work out. That would work out. People don't like it when I eat McDonald's fries with ice cream. Oh, I know a lot of people do that though. And I gotta say, oh, this is the one. I don't think it's that weird, but it is, well, unconventional mix up of the flavors. But yeah, I think it's like actually banging. Sweet and salty, man. Spicy peanut butter, fries with ice cream are the best. You see, we understand. Also, I know that in China there is a trend to put chili peppers in everything, like chili pepper ice cream. I hate when they add chili pepper to sweet things. There used to be a time where I did like candy trade with a guy from Mexico. So I sent him like Polish snacks and he sent me Mexican snacks. 90% of Mexican snacks were with chili fucking powder. And I was so tired of that because it's not filling your need to eat something sweet. So why are you adding this chili pepper there? Like, I don't get it. It's like, I just don't think this kind of like chili spice works well with candy-like sweetness. I don't like it. Chili chocolate ice cream was crazy. What? This is the first time I hear about it. What? What's happening in the world? Chill. I mean, I love chili pepper. I love adding it to food, to dinner, you know, to spice things up. But adding it to coffee? Why? Why? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't know. Like, I like spice. I just like, I cannot imagine someone wanting sweet and spicy. Mexicans are just built different, I think. Yeah, they kind of are. Although, okay, sweet and spicy, there are those kind of sauces, but they're like sweet, sour, and spicy. So you need this sourness. When there's no sourness within sweet and spicy, that does not work for me. It does not work for me. My brother gave it to me and told me it was normal ice cream. What a prankster he was, eh? What a prankster! Tee-hee-hee-hee. Okay, let's draw the cow. Let's draw the cow. I was about to draw a cow. Okay. By the way, I've heard something about like Stardew Valley being free on Steam. Oh, actually, I could check it out. I'm like, oh, but I have Stardew Valley. But at the same time, like, oh, I have Stardew Valley, but I have my sister's copy. Is it still true? Or... It's not free. Why are they lying to me like that? I need to wait. This is an important thing. I need to... I love Stardew Valley. One day ago. Okay, well, maybe... Wait, what? Oh... They're giving... It's a giveaway, whatever. Never mind. No, sorry. It was just a giveaway. It was a giveaway. False alarm, false alarm. Hold your horses. Oh, man. I thought, because like, very so often, I wouldn't be surprised if like, the game dev of Stardew Valley gave the game for free after he releases the Haunted Chocolatier, so his new game. I don't know when that's going to happen though. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I really enjoy those kind of games, and I feel like I will want to play this kind of game next year at some point. Because like, it's going to be like cozy gaming corner where whenever I don't feel like streaming anything specific, I could do something like that. Like, you know, just stream this kind of chill game. But imagine then me having to have time for all of that, and I probably won't have that, so hehehe. I'm saying that, but probably that will never happen. Maybe I should play Fields of Mistria again. I love Fields of Mistria. And I haven't been playing it in a while because, you know, like there weren't updates, and then there were updates, but the updates were bugged as well, so I was waiting a little bit longer. But now you can date a dragon, but I still feel like I want to date March more, so I don't know. I have to go and get to work, okay? Have a nice day, Cincy. Bye-bye! Don't scratch my ears now. That's... Oh, no, I don't like that. About it... Okay, yeah. Never played a farming... Hey, yo! Mr. Generalny, hello! You never played farming games? Damn. I mean, it is... If you like cozy games, it's fun. But, like, you like Souls, so I don't know. I feel like some people who like Souls would be like, oh, this is too boring, or like, this takes too long. I feel like Stardew Valley at least gives you like a lot of things to explore. And you can like collect so many things, so... I don't know, it thinks, like, I don't like, for example, Animal Crossing. For me, Animal Crossing is just plain boring. Stardew Valley was fun. Like, it slowly shows you many different things that you can do, but you do not have to hurry, you don't have to rush it. You just do things at your own pace. And that's what I always liked about Stardew Valley. And Fields of Mistria is literally the same, so... That's why I immediately liked it, but it has like the better graphics, so... So updates was until launch, so it could be good to play it. Yeah. Oh, you like Animal Crossing? That's interesting. I actually didn't like it because, like, first of all, I don't really like when it's like tries to do the real-time thingy. It's annoying because, like, sometimes you just don't feel like playing at night, and some things you can only unlock playing at night. Or something like that, you know, and then there's events, and if you're just going to miss out one day, you won't get this and that thing, and it's kind of... I don't like this kind of thing, because it builds up FOMO, and I hate feeling like that. So that's why I'm not a big fan. And just like, overall, I feel like Animal Crossing is mostly about, like, decorating your island, and I'm shit at decorating islands. When it comes to Stardew Valley or Fields of Mistria, I always looked, like, for people's and how they are decorating, so I can like literally rip it off. Farming souls means you are above them. On New Year's Eve 2022, I was by myself playing the Animal Crossing event. Damn. Oh, creepy. I remember I bought the first because I didn't play it before. I had Nintendo 3DS, but I've never like think about buying myself Animal Crossing. I played all different kinds of games. I was more of a Pokemon girl anyway, so I played mostly Pokemon games. But yeah, then the Nintendo Switch came out, and I was like, okay, well maybe I could actually try to play this game. And I got the game, the copy. And I was like, oh, it's kind of boring. And the most awful thing was like you had to share your island with people playing on the same console. So I had to share the island with my sister. So we couldn't really do individual things. But then like it was not much of an issue because we both stopped playing, so hehe. Okay, there's like a cappuccino. Christmas cappuccino. Winter cappuccino. Pokemon is peak. Was peak? Yeah, was peak. Good thing that you that you fixed that, because honestly right now how Pokemon are, I'm not interested with what they're delivering right now. I'm like, okay, whatever, another game, another way for them to try to get you to buy something that is really nothing much, and they're just like reusing all the assets and everything. They don't really care. Oh, there is like some kind of Christmas bird. Or there's a bunny. Okay, I like the bunny. New Year Eve 2010, I was at locked while farming medale. Wait, what? How do you remember something like that? I don't really remember which year where I was. I don't remember that last year I was at home and was just chilling and almost choke on the grapes because I heard that there is like a Spanish tradition to eat grapes. Like, I don't remember how many, but as the midnight goes and New Year starts, you gotta eat like, I don't know, 7 grapes or 8 grapes. I don't remember how many, but you gotta eat them for good luck or something. And guess what? This year has been like the worst year ever. So definitely do not follow the Spanish tradition. It's a scam, it's a sham. It's been the worst year since a very long time for me. Don't do this. On the other hand, I would say that the superstition that my mom believes in, well, kind of believes in, not really, is that you should wear fresh, brand new red underwear, so your entire year won't be shitty. Because if you use old ones, yeah, your life will be shitty for entire year. But once again, the year has been shitty. 2025 has been shitty, so I feel scammed by those superstitions. On New Year 2010, I couldn't speak yet. Damn. Damn. Remember, because when it was 12 PM, I had 10 seconds to collect dropped medals, so I missed start of lights. Oh. We remember most stupid things. There is a special place for such moments. That's true. That's very much true. Unfortunately. Fortunately or unfortunately. Okay, what I'm going to throw it? Oh. Oh, and Nord. Crayon. Okay, let me just get random one. This is... Okay, the green one. There will be like Grinch bunny. Grinch bunny. Is it? It's not very well adjusted though. So yeah, fun in it. Fun in it. Perfect. Oh man. Let me grab a tissue so I can. Before using this 2011 I was partying, so it got repetitive. Oh okay, well, pretty much remember all events past 15 years. Damn. You see, mine were pretty uneventful, or sometimes I just mix up the years. I know most of the years I was just like alone. Like I remember one New Year's Eve I was just rewatching Daredevil. Because why the hell not? Another New Year's Eve. Oh, I remember one when I still had my dog, and my dog was terrified of fireworks, you know? It's a huge dog, and it was like terrified of fireworks. And my grandma didn't listen to me or my sister. I told her, do not pet him, he's scared, he may bite you. She didn't listen to us, and he bit her. And she was bleeding so much, I was like, holy shit. But I just like bandaged it up, and my parents were extremely surprised, like how well me and my sister handled the situation. Like we were already like, you know, adults, but like they were still surprised that neither of us like would fainted because of the amount of blood. I'm like, who are you taking me for, Dad? I would faster faint looking at vomit than looking at blood. It's just like, I don't know. Blood is just blood. It runs within me. Vomit is disgusting. Like I would always taking care of blood rather than taking care of vomit. Anytime. Anytime. Easy peek. Okay, I think it should be. Well, I had thing like posting our party by mistake on Biggest Europe Universalist. Are sending friends' mothers' pants to space. What? That's insane. That's absolutely insane. What the fuck? So yeah, most years I've been doing it on my own because honestly I don't care. I just don't fucking care. It's just like one evening. Usually it's just like me convincing myself that I can eat as much sushi as I want. This day. That's it. This is how I celebrate. I get so freaking bloated by eating way too much sushi for one person. So yeah, this is how I spend my New Year's. Oh fuck. If you don't like sushi, you're missing out, man. A lot of people don't like sushi though. I used to not like sushi as well, but I think it's because like the first sushi I ate was extremely shitty. In my case, I know a lot of people just don't like fish, which also a real shame. Fish is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okie dokes. Let's draw. This one won't be that easy, eh? This one won't be that easy. Okay, let's draw the paws first. Well, it's still not well. I'm thinking after the stream maybe I'll play some Polina route to see if there are more endings, if there are like explanation why she's a psychotic demon. maybe I'll find out something and I'll be like, I come back after Christmas. Well, we'll still have one more stream, but on that stream I would say we will be playing a game, so I'll be focused on another game. If you did not see, we are going to play two games kind of, but it's like prequel, sequel. thing situation, and one is like only 30 minutes long, so I thought, okay, we're gonna play both of them on one stream. Let's go. But yeah, I'm going to get back from Christmas. I'm going to say, oh, hear me out, guys. You thought Paulina is batshit insane? Nah, that's far from it. Actually, you know what? Like, there's another ending that's pretty good, and it's the ending where, well, Anton decides to he decides to become a furry, and basically he makes a promise with Alisa that they're never going to just like eat anyone who is a good person, and they're going to just like mess around with children, like, you know, prank them, but not eat them or anything. So they make a promise, and then he eats the guy, the suspicious guy. Remember the suspicious guy? Yeah, so this guy, as I assumed, he was the guy who was sent to find Anton's father. As I thought. So in this one thing, Anton's dad only finds Paulina, not Paulina, shit, Olia, and Anton stays with Alisa in the forest, and he turns into a whole ass bunny boy. He can even turn into a real ass bunny and all of that. Talking about doodling bunny. And yeah, and they eat the guy. And that's it. And we know that thanks to that, Olia has peaceful life, and her children have become streamers. So I don't know if it's the best ending, if, you know, her kids are freaking VTubers, probably. It's the worst possible ending, some may say. Some may say it's the worst possible ending. But she's proud of her kids and all of that. That's how it's written. That's also interesting. That the background music seems like good ending. It kind of is. It kind of is. Like, I would say it's like the best ending because Anton technically is not in pain, and he accepts his animal side. He's together with Alisa, and his sister is safe. Her family is safe. His father is safe. Okay, there's like a bunny. A bunny! I know, it's just the head ended up looking a little bit weird, but whatever. Bye bye, nerd! Okay. 2025, let's go! So that was this doodle. There's so many doodles. Oh my god, Christmas doodles turns out cute. And previously we had what? The cat. The weird ass doodles. A lot of... And the leaf, the best doodle so far. So many animal. So many animal last time. Okay. And today just cutesy shit. Okay! We have 1 more hour to doodle! Let's go! Wow, the time? I don't know. It's just like the time when I'm drawing, it passes so fast. Absolutely insane. Let me find some cool... Oh yeah, let's draw this fox. It looks like it's AI. Well, when I'm going to draw it, it's not going to be AI anymore, so that's a good thing, right? Or something. Wow, what's happened with my model? Jesus. One day I'll buy myself, like, for this model it's not necessary, but one day I'll get an iPhone and it will no longer break my neck. No longer neck breaking. Neck breaking? Neck breaking! God damn it, okay. Oh yeah, but I need to choose what are we going to... Shitty donut crayon. Well, isn't that just lovely? Is it shitty donut crayon? No, this is a pencil. This is shitty donut crayon. Okay, let's go. It doesn't smell nice anymore. So sad. Who could have guessed after so many years the scented crayon doesn't smell anymore? Wow. Who could have thought? I can barely see what I'm drawing. Well, isn't it lovely? Do you see something? I don't know if making it darker or brighter actually would help. Oh no, brighter does not help. Okay, you can see something. Something. Some orange lines, yeah. I mean, you can kind of see what's going on, so it's good. I need to think what we're going to play after. Like, in New Year, basically. In New Year, what we're going to play. Because I still don't know. I still have no clue. I was like, oh yeah, we're going to play Dispatch, we're going to play Dispatch, and now I'm not so certain about it anymore, because, like, I feel like I'm not going to like it as much, so I will wait for a sale. So now I wonder if I should... Like, I probably will start off with some... We're going to definitely start off with some smaller games that I have downloaded. But yeah, after that, I don't know. I don't know yet. Don't you like dispatching? It's not about dispatching, it's about, like, the plot that I'm afraid that is going to cringe me out way too much. I don't know. I feel like it's too late for this game because, like, I wanted to play it because, oh, everyone's playing it. Maybe I'll finally play something trendy. But I feel like everyone's done playing it. I'm like, okay, well then I'm not trendy anymore. What is trendy? Actually, you know what? I don't even know if it's a good idea to play the same games as all the other people. I think it kind of is. I don't know. I kind of, like, have mixed feelings because, like, if everyone plays it, why would they choose to watch it on my streams? Unless they're, like, crazy about the game and they just want to keep on watching other people making different choices, well, then I could kind of understand that. Right? I don't know, man. Well, now it's better visible when it's brighter. So, I don't know. I don't know yet what we're gonna play from the bigger games. But we'll think of something. We'll come up with something. I mean, I was supposed to play D-Spot, but then, like, the info about Tiny Bunny came out, so that also took me away from it. Okay. It is in the first week, then it doesn't. You can see facing that rainbow. Yeah. Okay, maybe let's leave this page alone and move on to the next one. Oh. I wonder, are there any new games coming out? Maybe something new will come out and I'll be like, oh my god. I mean, from the games that I've been waiting for. At this point, better collect OG game communities when they are thirsty of yeah, I guess so, right? At this point, I think it would be better. It would be better to do that. Okay, next page. I see a lot of people like, I think Warframe, like I don't know, I don't even know what Warframe is, but I just like checked the Steam and this is the first thing that came up. And I've seen like Warframe has like this kind of community within it, but I don't know what the game is even about. So I'm like, I don't know about that one. Some FPS? Is it an FPS actually? Holy shit. Okay, so it's not a game for me. I'm just like, I think I'm still thirsty for some visual novels. Warframe is unique. Is it? Is it actually? Like, I think right now I'm still kind of like in the vibe of, I would love to play me some more visual novels. So maybe I should. Maybe that's a good idea to just like make my niche a visual novel niche, you know? It's not like I want to stop myself from playing other games, don't get me wrong. It's just like, as long as I still feel the vibe to play visual novels, I think it's a good thing. I feel like that's how a lot of people like got popular, is by playing when IB, Ibe, and Mudfather, this Mermaid Something, all those kind of RPG novels were popular. Aoni even. I think back then, like when you kept on playing very similar games one after the other, it kind of worked well. I don't know how it is now though. It's like gacha for nerds and tryhards. Holy shit. That sounds awful. Oh no. Okay, I still haven't chosen what we're going to doodle, but let's choose what we're going to doodle with then. Honor. Crayon. We use the green one. Oh, the orange one. Orange one can do. Let's just do that. Why do I have some? Okay. Okie dokes. Oh my god, my neck broke again. What the fuck? No, I don't want this one. Give me this. Something Christmassy. Oh yeah, Chuppy Brie. Let's go. Let's draw some Pokemon now. You have to grind and grind to get mechas without any formula for end goals besides this. Oh, okay. Doesn't sound like something that would be good for me then. I mean, it's not like I was thinking about it. It was just like wondering about the whole concept behind it, because like I see a lot of people playing that. Like not a lot of people, but I've seen like when people play that, they get quite a lot of people. So I wondered what this phenomenon is about, that it has its like own group of people who actually enjoy it. That's what I meant by that. But I wasn't playing it that much. Maybe I'm mistaken about that, but community is insane. Yeah, it's like I barely like seen content from it. Like I sometimes see some bigger streamers playing that, but only sometimes, occasionally. I feel like it's more of like probably they have the collaboration or something that gives them probably things when, you know, they just advertise it. So I felt like it's more like that, but I see so many people playing that. I can maybe not play that, just like watch that more. More like just watch that. I hate drawing these canes. I always draw it too big or too small. Like when I bent it, I always mess up. Oh my god, I drew him so chunky. Holy shit. Chupibri chonkapri. More like. Oh, he's chunky. Oh, he's wide. It's time burner anyway. Gotcha. This is one chunky egg. One chunk fullest egg. Holy. I think I'm better off like just doing my things. For next year, one thing I definitely want to do, maybe I should do a stream where I'll be like kind of coming up with things I want to do, like, you know, New Year's resolutions, like what I want to achieve, what I want to try doing, and all of that. It could be fun. It could be fun. Like what kind of content I want to do. Like right now I'm thinking about revamping the ways how I'm doing, like for example, the book content. I still want to keep talking about books. It's just like I want to make it more entertaining. So it would probably take much more work from me because I was thinking about doing it in the way that I'm doing my life stories. You know, like so just doodles and talking about what's happening. Kind of like I did has-been video, but like with books. So I'm basically, in my words, talking about what's going on, which will be obviously like broken way of saying things and explaining things, because obviously I'm not going to make it seriously, but I think it would be more entertaining and kind of funny. I like how this... I thought it would be more chunky, but it looks kind of cute. I just put this hand a little bit too low, so I'm just going to fix it a little bit. That's definitely a thing that I want to do. I definitely want to do cooking streams, but for that I'll have to probably fix my laptop and buy myself a small mic to just walk around with it. AOM, which is side game for Age of Empires franchise, gets new civilization in 2025. Aztecs, I'm hyped because it's based on community polls, and after if they may add Slavs. Ooh! With our mythos, it can be really pleasant to play. I love Slavic. Like, as much as I don't really care that much about, you know, that much about, like, loving Poland or whatever, you know, like, nationalism is not in my blood. Still, I really like when Slavic tropes are being used. Age of Mythology. Oh, okay. That's nice. AOM. Is it? I think it's the first time I hear about it. I remember when I learned about Smite and I was like, oh, it's like League of Legends but with gods, and my mythological nerd was like, oh my god, hype. But then I thought, like, no one's playing this game. So I never played it in the end. I was like, okay, whatever. Look at how cute it is! It has units like Valkyries or Cyclops. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. I like it. Or there's a Mew. Let's draw a Mew. Never mind. I'm drawing Jirachi. I love Jirachi so freaking much. Holy shit. I moved from drawing cute animals to cute Pokemon. When you advance to next stage, you choose Patron God. That's fun. It's kind of like reminds me with the Cleopatra game or the Zeus game, where you built, like, I think you could build like maximum two shrines, like the huge like buildings, where you decided to like, oh, maybe you want to build one for Ares or build one for Athena, and decide depending on which one you build, this kind of buff you got from those gods. That was fun. I always liked that. What I wanted to check right now, I forgot. Oh yeah, first this one. But I was supposed to check something else. Omicron, that's a new one for today. Oh, pink Micron. Okay, cute. Does pink Micron work? Because I remember. No, it works just fine. I mean, city. Yeah. I know it's not a city builder. I know what you're talking about. It's like more of like an Age of Empires. It's a different mechanics, but like the concept of having like patron gods, is what it kind of like reminded me of. Okay, I guess let's. That's why I like those kind of like city builders in the first place, because they were very so often based with mythology, and I was like always a little bit of a mythology nerd. I just like, I don't know, there's something fascinating about myths and those like mythical creatures. Oh shit. Whatever. I know this is too small, so let's just pretend it's like POV, it's somewhere further away or something. Okay, great. Great, I'm glad that we agree. Yeah, these were cool too. They occasionally get remasters, but not that good as original. I know that my sister has like all of those original ones, and she keeps on she keeps them in there. I do know that a lot of them don't have like Polish translation though, like a lot of those kind. I think like one of the Age of Empires doesn't have like Polish translation, which is kind of weird. It's like, why? Oh yeah, it's been ages since I played those kind of games, but those were the games that I kind of grew up with, the city builders. It's just like something that my dad liked playing. This is how I played Age of Empires. Like, this is where I got it from. Like, my dad would just want to play those games. It's like, it was either games for kids, like literally games for kids, me and my sister. My parents were quite like responsible when it's like, it came to buying us games, because we only really had games for kids, and those that weren't for kids, it was like from my dad's friend. So technically, like, he didn't buy them, I think he obtained them in not most legal ways. Which for me sounds insane, because like, you know, back then it was very hard to get anything by, and you wonder like, how did they do that back in the days, you know? Like, right now, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. It's just like, the biggest idiot would be able to get something for free. But back in the day, it's like, what? Where did they find those things? How did you do that? Okay. It was normal these days. Piracy was flourishing due to our prices. That's very much true. Like, It's just like, for me, you know, you think like how little of like no internet whatsoever, you know, basically, and you're just like, how? How? I know they just basically had to obtain somehow at least one copy, and then they somehow start like they, oh, this one ended up being chunky as fuck. And somehow this way they kind of managed to do that, I guess. But still, kinda insane. Okay, that's Jirachi. He ended up looking a little bit flat on the head. It's my bad. I made a mistake, I think. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Slay the Princess on sale, but I think my sister already got it. Yeah. Anyways. I'm like, oh yeah, this game is on sale. Great. Good job, me. Games costed like 1/5 of monthly earnings. That sounds absolutely insane, right? Like, looking at how many sales we have with games, and you can like even sometimes get games free, how the culture of gaming changed is absolutely baffling. It's just like, it's like heaven and earth, and you don't even know when that happened. You cannot really point out. Like, I mean, you probably can, but like when you just like thinking about it, like no one thinks about it really. How comfy it is. Like, for me to explain to my parents how it works to buy games right now, because like they do not comprehend that. I mean, like, you know, when I tell them, like, they understand, but when I tell them like there are no, you know, there are no CDs anymore. You can like, even in PCs you don't have like the you know, you cannot even like put the CD anywhere. This is something that we got rid of ages ago. And like, you know, some people just froze in time. They just, my mom remembers playing Bejeweled. That's about it. Okay. Still have some time so I can keep on doodling. Wow, we keep on getting the same things today. Okay, this one's broken. I mean, like, it's the yellow one. It's the broken one. Is there in that? Okay, well, I didn't want that to happen. I mean, okay, this is a streaming where from where I'm just, you know, sharpening my crayons. This is a unique experience. Show me one VTuber who ever done that. Sharpening crayons on stream. I don't think you can pinpoint anyone. But this one will take me forever. For a moment I was like, maybe I should buy myself electric sharpener. But first of all, they were shy. Second of all, I'm not using it that often anyway, so maybe chill for a moment. Maybe. Oh my god, I see like on Steam, I have Steam in front of me right now and I see Sport Festival on Steam. I'm like, no, who likes the sports games? Like, what? There are those maniacs that play FIFA all the time, but other than that, a freaking hockey game, I forgot about that one, but man. It sure is, and oh my god, it will take me forever to... It will take me forever to do that. Come on, faster. I'll have my whole fingers yellow. Great. Lovely. I remember in primary school, we used to like do that with like some crayons and then smear it with our fingers. When we were lazy and did not want to color, it's kind of like gave you the powdery bright color, so it's like, oh no, I already colored it. Our art teacher hated that and always lowered the grade if we did that. I hated that teacher. I I talked about this teacher already. Isn't Uma Musume in sports category? No, Uma Musume is a gacha game. I don't know, it has nothing. It's light novel. I don't think it's like sports. It's a light novel. Captain Tsubasa! Oh, let's go, let's go! Inazuma 11. I didn't know how much fandom Inazuma 11 had until recently. I'm like, what? This shit's so popular? Really? But I guess fishing also counts as sports in their minds, so fishing is actually goated. But yeah, no, Uma Musume is not a sport. It's a light novel, visual novel, whatever. I think it counts under this one because the gameplay is about the dialogue, not about... You cannot do anything within the race, right? I think for it to count as a sports game, you have to actively do something during a match. And you're only true. I don't know. Actually, I'm bullshitting right now. I don't... I have no clue if this is how it works. I'm just setting my own rules for sports games right now. Listen to me. Oh, actually, isn't today like the Game Awards or something? I wonder if like there was going to be some cool new trailers for games. Not like I ever get anything, because they're probably going to only share some big titles, and you know me, I play indie games mostly. I just don't care that much about the bigger games. I don't know if I'm progressing with that, guys. Slowly giving up. I don't know, I don't watch these. I don't watch those that much either. Like, this year is only, what? All this time is going to be, oh yeah, and the next award goes to Clear Up Score! Woo! Expedition 33! Whoop, whoop, whoop! This is how this year's Game Awards will look like. It's nothing special, really. I don't know, man. I'll be surprised if it won't look like that. I'll be very much surprised. And I can use it now as a clip to say, haha, I was right or I was wrong. So there goes one short from today's stream. Well, maybe I'll try to set up some more. I will have to, even if like they won't be funny. Sometimes when I'm doing those shorts, it's like, I feel like they're not even funny, and sometimes those that doesn't feel that funny to me, they get more viral, or viral is like, they just like get more views. And I'm like, why? Hi, Isle, hello! Today we have a stream from trying to sharpen the crayon. And I feel like I haven't been doing much past couple of minutes, but I'm neglecting my job as a doodler. Doodler sounds weird, but whatever. But you cannot tell me you've seen this kind of content at anyone's ever before. So yeah, sharpening crayons is my thing now. I could imagine people getting into it though. Like, I don't know, there's some weird ass things that people like watching, and I feel like sharpening crayons could be in a way satisfying if I did it in the right way, but I'm not doing it. Okay, I think I progressed a little bit more. Right now, watch the paint dry, so sharpening crayons is surprising. RT? What the fuck is RT? Wait, RT? RT? Yeah, you see? RT game. RT game? What the fuck is RT game? I'm cleaning my room and kind of setting up a start of works. Woo! Very funny guy. Okay. If it's a very funny guy, then RT, you're very much welcome. Collab when... I'm kidding. Ah. See, everyone has their own streamers. I just like, I feel awful sometimes because people keep saying, oh, I'm watching this streamer, that streamer. I'm like, I don't know these people, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I just like don't have time to watch people. And I still like watch some people, but you know, when you have like 100 watching people, like you cannot watch them all. Call up with him. I don't know if he would be up to. Wait, let me check. How many viewers does he have? Aussie game. Yeah, no, I don't want to. Yeah, he for sure will notice me with his 2.91 million subscribers. Yeah, I'm like, hi, bro. I know you don't know me, to be fair. I don't know you either. But what about a collab? Holy shit. The sirens are loud. Sorry about that, guys. It's not for me, they're not coming up to me. Try giraffe pickup. What is giraffe pickup? Is it some sort of method that you're like gradually doing something so the person will accept? Or is it some kind of like, I don't know, some kind of stupid joke that you make and you hope like you hope that people will laugh or feel pity for you and agree. That would be absolutely insane. Hey, like giraffes? No matter if they answer yes or no, you say me too, we have so much in common. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, he's Irish! Well, that gives him funny vibe for sure. It looks so weird. Why is it going like that? Because I'm not sharpening it properly, that's why. That's why! You see, he's such a huge person and like I did not know him. Feels like you just like, if you're not getting into specific niche, you won't know these people. Like I can imagine people not knowing Mid Canyon. And he has a lot of views and all of that, right? But I can imagine a lot of people not knowing about him because he's like in his specific niche. And even though like this guy, it looks like he's playing games or something, at least. It still doesn't change the fact that you may never heard of the guy. It's just do be like that. No matter how huge you are, you're not going to be next PewDiePie. There's a lot of yeah, the amount of popular people also grew. And it's like even with VTubers, it feels like there used to be so much less. But now I can't even catch up. You were just listening to Creepcast? I love Creepcast. I love the guys. They're so dumb, but I love their energy. I love their... Honestly, those, like, Wendy Goon and Mid Canyon, they feel like such... Because you feel like... Oh my god, my fingers are yellow. It feels like within content creation, there are people who feel more genuine and less genuine. Like, a lot of them are just doing a show. And the rest is just like, they're just nerding out. I feel like both Mid Canyon and Wendy Goon are more on the side of just being nerds, just to doing stupid things. Or like enjoying their hobbies. So that's why they're in my list of, oh god, I wish to collab with them one day. I don't think it will ever happen, I don't know. Like, I don't see them collabing with a VTuber, but if ever, I'm very much open. Well, oh my god, my whole... Okay, let me wash my finger real quick. Be right back. You know, it would be a dream for me to like make a ARG about VTuber. Like, you know, get someone who never like did the streaming or never was an a VTuber to make this kind of like new VTuber persona and then build up some creepy things around it. I think it was so goated. One of their first episodes, and you can see the difference between then and now. I mean, I liked one of like I like some of the older ones, for sure. But yeah, the difference is baffling. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane how many things have changed. Okay, let me draw what's supposed to be Mew. Yeah, let's go with Mew. Although it will be barely visible because of fucking using the... Man, I'm just going to draw it so huge, I guess. I'm gonna say, unfortunately, within VTubing, most of VTubers, not all of them, there are many that I really enjoy, but a lot of like VTubers, especially like indie ones, they feel like they're putting on a like a full-on mask. That's just like, I don't feel that much of genuinity coming from them, and like if people like it, it's fine. I don't think like doing something like that is anything wrong. It's just like not up to my personal preferences. So I'm immediately like put off by that. I'm like, I don't think I would feel comfortable collabing with this kind of person, you know? It's not because like they're doing something wrong, it's just like just totally not my vibe. And you know, I've learned from my own mistakes that it's better not to collab with people who you don't really vibe with that much, even though like the topic may interest you of the podcast or something. You know, it's better not to do that. The way they address each other, so true. Yeah, I love how like all the jokes. There are so many inside jokes right now when it comes to Creepcast. It's absolutely crazy. Which is sometimes a little bit of an issue because like sometimes I watch the newest ones and I have not watched all of their previous podcasts. So I'm like, who the hell is Jacoby? And then I'm like, at some point I managed to actually watch the older ones. And I'm like, oh, that's Jacoby. Okay, now I understand the joke. It's kind of funny. There's one VTuber who is so positive that it feels uncanny to me. Like, that's how you behave, that's awesome, but at the same time it feels weird. Oh. Well, I guess, like, sometimes you do feel like some people are being overly positive in a way that you start doubting whether or not it's true or not. The best way is, like, if you feel doubts, just don't watch this person. And it's like, you're not hurting them, you're not hurting yourself, you're not hurting anyone. And I think like that's the best approach, basically. But yeah. It do be crazy like that. Like, I know that not a lot of people don't like the being like yourself as a VTuber, like I'm doing. I'm not playing around, guys. This is how I am. This is basically how I am. You may not believe that. I think it's obviously like you gear up to be a little bit more entertaining when you're streaming. You need to talk more because like if you think I talk as much when, well, actually I do like talking a lot, but but you know, if you think like I'm sitting alone at home and like keep talking to myself out loud, well, I usually don't do it as much, at least, so so yeah. Maybe I'll just twist it in a different way, because honestly right now I feel like... Yeah, okay, like this. Okay, we have a huge Mew. because for some reason this is what happens when I'm not like trying to set up the size. Okay. How much time do I have? I wasted 10 minutes on sharpening the crayon. Fantastic. From 3 Lake Legendaries. Jirachi, I know only one of those 3. I don't think there are there 3. No, the 3 Lake Legendaries are Fionn, Azelf, and no, not Fionn and Manaphy. Fionn and Manaphy are different entirely. It's like Mesprit, Azelf, and Uxie. Those are 3 Lake Legendaries. Jirachi is from like Cosmic Legendaries together with. Like if that's how you behave, I know, I read that. Yeah, which is kind of sad that we perceive people as too positive. It is sad because like we live in like we live in society. We live in society. If you're too nice, it means something is wrong with you. Like Guardians. Yeah, but like Guardians once again aren't there like Mesprit, Uxie, and Azelf? Oh god. Like Mew and Jirachi, they're like from space, so they cannot really be. I need to drink the end of my now cold tea. Okay, let's just draw like 1 or 2 more doodles and be done with it. Oh, I love this. Oh, this one's so cute. I need to draw this one. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I'm a Pokemon nerd. I mean, I used to be one. Right now, I don't know that much anymore. But I used to be like so into Pokemon, like it was insane. I was like nerding out a lot. Shitty donut crayon. Okay. Shitty donut crayon. This is shitty donut crayon. Yeah, this is a brownish shitty donut crayon. Okay. Fair. Kind of like not well. Actually, is it? No, okay, it draws well. I mean, it's like I wanted to see if the end is not doubled up. Today I saw the Pokemon meme in Spanish and cracked me up so much. Well, oh, man, in Spanish. I wouldn't understand the Spanish joke though. Okay. I like how I start doodling something and I like how it looks like, and then I mess it up with like drawing one thing's wrong and I'm like, god damn it. This is why I'm drawing digitally. To avoid those kind of situations. This one so far not too bad though. I gotta say. I gotta say. I'll definitely mess up the star though. I hate drawing the stars. Something about the stars is just like... No. Okay. Kinda wanna describe it, but it wouldn't be that good. Trust me, you would understand it. I would understand it. Well, maybe I would. I know I'm linguist, but Spanish is not a language I've ever learned. I don't know, like whenever I feel like, oh, I still don't know, like because I'm very much like, something about knowing a lot of languages feels very much appealing to me. And it's not like a reason of, oh, I can find so many much, like I can get more jobs or something like that. No, it's just like, it would be fun to know more languages. kind of thing. And every time I feel like maybe it's too late to learn something, I remember that my grandma learned Italian when she was 40. I'm like, okay, well, nothing is impossible. Like, you can learn the language anytime you want. Like, there is no excuse. Now, obviously, the younger you learn it, the easier it is. I mean, at some point, I feel like it doesn't even matter that much. It's just like at some point, you either dedicate yourself to learning the language or you're going to keep on failing. Like right now, I'm very happy with how I'm progressing with Japanese. Every day I learn 5 new words and then like I keep repeating them. Anki is a fantastic app that help you just set up the words, and it doesn't try to give you too much to learn at the same time, which is why it's so good. It just like tones down. Okay, this is absolutely adorable. Oh my god. We're making a Christmas tree out of freaking Jolteon. I love Jolteon. I know Jolteon is extremely underrated in my opinion when it comes to like evolutions. I feel like everyone's favorite evolution is anything but Jolteon for some reason. I'm like, justice for my fave evolution Jolteon. Justice. Justice for Gotham. I don't know. I think it's lovely. It's cute. It's adorable. When I was back in Japan, there were like gacha. of course there was gacha. And there were like all different kind of Eevee, and when I played it in like one Pokemon Center, I got Eevee, and I was like, oh well, at least it's Eevee, right? But then I went to another Pokemon Center, and I actually, like, I didn't go there really, it's just like we were at the airport, and they have one at the airport as well. And I was like, okay, one more time. And I played it, it was like, guess what? I got Jolteon, and I was like, oh yeah, actually, do I have it somewhere in here? Close, so I could show you? I need to check. It's so fucking cute, help. Fave evolution is Sylveon. Sylveon is very lovable, don't get me wrong, it's just like, I need more love for my boy Jolteon. So, in the first Pokemon Center, I got this little buddy, and you usually like you can put it on something, right? So it sits like that, on top of your mug or something, you know, like that. And then I got Jolteon. Oh my god, it shines so brightly. Let it down. Look at how cute it is. Look, it's adorable. It's adorable. I love it. I have those 2 little Goobers. Okay, actually, this one looks lovely. Okay, I think one more. Well, maybe let's enjoy. Maybe if it's not going to be, even if it's not going to be Christmassy, then let's try Sylveon, eh? I went to Japan. How was it? It was cool. It was fun. I've been there for a short time only, unfortunately. So I cannot say much about it. I've only been in Tokyo and nearby Tokyo, because like we've been there for less than a week even. We had quite a long trip, therefore it was only like one part of the trip that we went for. My sister was there for like 2 months, and she was like, I would never be able to live in Japan, because like for many different reasons. It's just like she enjoyed it there, but in the end she felt like this wouldn't be the great place for her to live, because like some things are way wow, Faber Castle today is like very popular. many things for her felt like unfitting for her lifestyle and all of that. I genuinely fell in love with Japan for the short time I was in there. It's just, I don't know, people mind their own business. It's very modern. The food is fantastic. It's just, I don't know, the vibe itself just felt so freaking special to me. That, yeah, I may be going there next year again. But the food, oh bro, the food. So, and then I'm planning on visiting Osaka and Kyoto as well. Maybe Nara. So maybe I'll have a little bit more to talk about then. Because like in Tokyo, you don't have that much of sightseeing. Like you have the temples, and the temples are fantastic. Like trust me, even in Osaka, you have a castle, but unfortunately the castle is like you cannot really get in there. It's closed off because like, you know, the family lives there. So you cannot really go there. We were at the park, but the park felt a little bit like dried out because we were at the end of the summer. So that also wasn't like the best of the experiences. But just, I don't know, like the culture itself, how kind people were. Like imagine I was, yeah, I guess I was already like old enough. But like we went to, I think we were asking a nice policeman something. And he just randomly, like, he told me, like, I think we were asking for the direction. He told us the direction. It was like I spoke in half Japanese, half English. Because, like, I knew some words in Japanese. I couldn't form specific sentences, but we managed. We managed, it worked in the end. But, yeah. He was so kind and he showed us the way. And then he also gave me an origami deer. Just like out of nowhere. He just like gave it to me as and he said like omiyage. And I was like, ah, arigato. It was so sweet. Like, I don't know, those people are so sweet. And when we were buying a ticket with my sister to the airport, we wanted to buy one. But they told us like I think we had a plane at like, I don't know, 12 or something. But the woman told us, oh, the only available bus there is at 7 for you to get to the airport on time. And I was like, doshite? And this woman was like, watashi mo wakannai. It was just so adorable. It's just so freaking adorable. I don't know, something about those people. I know not all of them are like that. A lot of people hate gaijins and all of that. It's just like, I managed to get the nice treatment. Maybe because I was partially like trying to speak in Japanese. The only place where like they were entirely rude to me was China, and I hate China. I would never go back to China. I'm gonna try to visit it for a long time after finishing uni. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. It's the best to just like save up and go for as long as you're able to. My problem for going there again is that like I could. It's just that you know, it's hard to go alone. Like, you know, because it's a long trip, there are a lot of things that could happen. So it would be good to have someone to just, you know, be there with you rather than going alone. That's why, well, my aunt didn't have an idea where to go this year. last year she had quite a huge trip because of like her birthday, round birthday. But now she was like, oh well, maybe we could go to Japan. And I think two of her friends also want to go. I'm like, sure, like I can be the tour guide. Kind of. Like I can be the translator. I've been learning Japanese for a while now. I feel like I know way more words. And by the time we get there, I may or may have not like be able to communicate much better. Anyways, okay, that's the last one. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to do it alone. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes, yeah, I don't have big enough balls to go alone. Maybe if I go there with like my aunts, the next times I will feel like more confident. I will know what to do exactly, because in Japan you need to know how to buy the internet, which pass to buy, so you can use it anywhere, because like they have their own cards that you can use at train stations, in like vending machines, in 7-Eleven. You know where to book where to go to sleep, either Airbnb or hotel or whatever. Capsule hotels, well, not very much recommended. So, it just takes a little bit of a practice and a little bit of an experience, because when I was with my family, with my parents, it was very short time, and I was comfortable enough that I didn't even have to pay for the apartment, because like my sister was living in like kind of apartment complex for students mostly. So I was with her, living with her there, so it wasn't like that much of an issue for me. But other than that, my parents had a hotel room, and I know this hotel room wasn't the cheapest, so that was definitely a no-no. But yeah, okay, let's review. Oh, I didn't write the date in here. Oh no, this. Oh no, was it this crayon? No. Oh man. Okay, I write it with different crayon. I know it should be obvious that all of them were done in the same. Okay, 12th, 11th. My god, we're at the end of the year, guys. Are you aware of that? I don't remember. Oh god, let me check content. What did I write? Because I feel like the other live stream from Doodling was supposed to... Oh no, no. Oh no, doodle gifts are fine. Although if no one is going to send requests, I'm just going to draw random things. Okay, I think that was it for today. So what we managed to draw, I didn't have any requests today, so I just doodled whatever I wanted. So mostly Christmas doodles. So we have like a cat in the Christmas stocking, a deer with some kind of like Christmas decorations, a cappuccino, Christmas cappuccino, a bunny, a little fox with the garland. Oh my god, amazing, Sylvian, thank you. We have Togepi, like Christmassy Togepi, Jiratsi, Mew, and my favorite, my ultimate favorite, Jolteon, and cutesy derpy little Sylvian. Yeah, so let's close this sketchbook for today. We're going to sketch later on after Christmas. As I said, we have one more stream, probably the only stream before Christmas, which will be next Monday. I'll try my best to set up as many shorts as possible, but I think I'll have the limited amount of content, unfortunately, so I do apologize if there won't be enough of them. I'll try my best to upload them every second day at least. I should have more than enough for that to do it this way, in this kind of frequency. Other than that, well, yeah, you're very much welcome to join my stream on Monday, the same hour as today's stream. Maybe it will be a little bit longer. I think it may be a little bit longer. We're going to play 2 different games, so have that in mind. 2 different games, but it's like prequel sequel kind of thing. And what? Have a nice weekend, guys. I probably won't be that active during this weekend because I have a lot of meetings with friends. Maybe tomorrow and on Sunday I will post a short. It's very so often happens that I forget to post shorts on Sunday, so but tomorrow I should be uploading some short at least. And yeah, that's it. that's it. Stay safe. Try not to get sick. Weather right now feels a little bit messy. It gets warm and cold and warm and cold, very windy. Take care of yourselves, and until next time, bye guys, bye bye.